I am not going to do a sexy pose so I can get more likes on my Instagram and more views on my YouTube video. That's weird. Welcome to the Freedom Fries channel. I'm Fries. That's Freedom. And this is a basic seat time 350Z, the Tree 50Z. Today's episode will be covering the installation of some very, very, very popular parts for the front suspension so we can get hot boy low. In addition, you will get to witness my undeniably horrible mechanic skills. So let's get started. So, I'm going to be swapping out the stock suspension for an aftermarket coilover system because these are dirty. Also, I want high adjustability and a more predictable driving characteristic for the car. Also, internet forums told me that's the first modification I should do, and they're always right. I'm also going to be swapping out my front upper control arm for an aftermarket piece so that I can have camber adjustability. That's probably a wasted purchase because I'm going to be doing an angle kit in the future, but we'll get to that when we get to it. In addition, I'll be doing the outer tie rod end so that I can manage bump steer. So let's go ahead and take a look at the parts that I've got to swap these out with. And now we're going to talk about the parts that I've got to put on the Tree 50Z, featuring a table of boxes and sensual lighting, which is apparently very important when you're making YouTube videos. The first thing we're going to discuss are the coilovers. I'll be replacing the stock struts with Fortune Autos. And the reason why I went Fortune Autos is one, they look freaking sweet. Two, they have great reviews. They're hand built and they're spec'd exactly how I requested, which is just out of the box factory settings because I don't know anything about the 350Z. And three, apparently they ride really good, which is kind of cool. And I look forward to trying them out. I'll do a full review on them later once I've gotten a chance to drive around on them. I would have went with BCs or something of that nature, but I have BCs on my Mustang and they make a lot of noise, which again isn't a huge deal for a drift car, but it is a little annoying. And I don't want to have to deal with that. So hopefully these work out much better and I'm very excited for them. The added benefit is I can always run the air cup design that they offer in order to get clearance to get onto the trailer when I'm trying to track down to Texas or Oklahoma, even Kansas, who cares? I'll be replacing the front upper control arm with the SPL Parts titanium line front upper control arm. It allows for dual adjustability for both camber and caster depending on how you adjust it. And the reason why I went with the SPL as opposed to any other brand is because one, it's made in America, hence Freedom Fries, and two, because other brands use the adjustment here at this point, which causes a problem when it's in a high stress environment because they often bend. Because I know SPL Parts makes really good stuff, I went ahead and went with their outer tie rod end as well. This has washers on it to allow adjustment for height so that you can adjust the bump steer. So that's everything I'm going to be replacing on the front suspension. I also have a Z1 non-Brembo brake upgrade kit that I'll be putting on the car. And so now, get ready for a deinstallation and installation montage. If you want rain or bang, go to Performance Nutrition Junction City. Real cheap, real nice guys, tastes real good. Sponsor me. Big boy breaker bar. Because when you live in the Midwest, everything's rusty. My car's not rusty, but everyone else's is. Forever building my 240s, I never had any power tools whatsoever. No air, no power tools. It's a life changer. So, guys, if you don't have power tools, go spend $200. Get some power tools, man. It'll change your life. It makes it so easy to work on cars. See my butt crack, you have to PayPal me $5. leave the tie rod on until you undo all the bolts. Otherwise you're gonna look like an idiot like me right now. Shocking a nut usually gets it off, so we're gonna shock it. Impact, caveman style. I have tools to make this faster. I'm used to S chassis where this bad boy just comes out. That's not my experience with this car. So maybe this one will work. I don't know. I couldn't get the lower arm to drop low enough to just slide it out. So I had to like step on the hub to pull the coilover out. So, and I don't know, maybe that's normal, but it seemed weird to me. Just knock this bolt out. Taking stuff off is way more fun than putting stuff on. It's the truth. We're going to install the SPL front upper control arm. SPL recommends that on the top of your hub that you grind these two pieces here. These are the two tabs that we were talking about. We're just going to grind those flush so that when the control arm is mounted, when it comes down, it doesn't bang. All right, so you can see about how flush I got it. I think that's going to be plenty. I didn't want to go any lower and actually take material off the arm itself. So hopefully that works. We're dealing with something that's been very common so far with this build, and it's returning the wrong product that was sent to me. Just a minor issue, no problem, got return labels. So I'll get these out and hopefully get the proper brake upgrade kit so I can get that installed on the Z and have it driving. Time to make a little stop at Fortune Auto to go ahead and order my rear brake calipers. So Fortune Auto hooked it up. We have our brake calipers and our pads from AutoZone actually. So that's pretty much the last thing that I needed, minus the seat rail that I'm waiting from PCI. Hopefully we can figure some stuff out with that. And of course the brake components from Z1, because they accidentally sent me Brembo stuff and I don't have Brembo. Super excited to get these rotors. After that, I'm going to figure out the hydro situation and also figure out why I have so many missing washers and stuff from the GK Tech kit. I love that there's still the marking from the Copart junkyard. That's so great because this car has come so far. The next video is going to be all about installing the GK Tech control arms and dual caliper kit in the rear. I'm also going to try and mount up the hydro, but it may be a little difficult because I think they recommend drilling holes and bolting it to the transmission tunnel. I don't feel like taking the transmission out, so I'll figure that out or weld it in. We'll see. I'm gonna play it by ear until that thing comes around. I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you liked it, I guess like it. This is just a neat experiment for me because forums are kind of dead, and there just isn't that platform is not available anymore. You pretty much have to follow YouTube and Instagram and all that stuff. So, hey, if you like my stuff, you can follow me at freedom.fries on Instagram, or just keep watching for more videos. There's not going to be many. I'm going to build the car and I'm going to drive the piss out of it, and hopefully it doesn't break. That's the point of buying the 350Z. All right, guys. See you soon.